Team Network members, it's another episode of Coffee with Curt. Thank you for joining me here today. It's Monday, April the 14th, and it was a beautiful weekend. I hope you got a chance to get out and enjoy that. And we are in the midst of a battle for the leaders for the scoring the most points in Team Network. Our teams are battling it out, and boy, we have a close race. Of course, the Rockville Action Team for the year-to-date score is way out ahead. They're going to be hard to catch. But I tell you what, for March, the North Potomac Shakers really are in the lead right now with 310 points, but neck and neck, the Rockville Action Team that was 303 points. So that's quite a battle, but I do want to recognize a couple other groups. The Upper Montgomery Marketeers, under the new leadership of Matthew Moore, our new team captain from Schulman and Rogers. He's been whipping them into shape this month. They've more than doubled their score from the first 2 months. They're up to 212 points, which, you know, that's 100 points down from the leader. That's not bad. And I also want to recognize the Carroll Howard Connectors. They only have about a dozen members, and they scored 124 points already here in March. So I definitely want to commend them on their efforts. You know, speaking of the scorecard and the scoreboard, you know, looking at all the different activities and exercises that we have to help you become a better networker in team networking to get the most out of your membership. Of all those things listed there, what do you think is the most effective, the fastest, the best way to network with a fellow team network member? In other words, if you were going to build the strongest, most mutually beneficial networking relationships with one of your teammates, what on the scorecard would be the way to do that? Well, if you look that over, I don't think there's any question that doing a punch or a one-on-one with your fellow teammates, with you know, which is a premeditated, let's get together, let's meet for lunch for an hour or two, let's go knee to knee, and let's figure out ways that we can help build our business, how to share information that's going to help us be more successful in the coming years based on our networking relationship. This Wednesday, that's in 2 days, we have a Net Fast coming up at the Potomac Grill from 7:30 to 9. We have a speaker that's going to be there. Her name is Julie Monroe, and she's a business coach. And she's a specialist in networking, and she does a lot of teaching on how to get the most out of a one-on-one, or how to get the most out of a networking relationship with someone else in business, and how to form strategic alliances that are not just going to be a meeting where you get together and you have coffee and exchange some niceties, but really get down to the nitty-gritty of how do we turn this into more business or more value in our relationship. What's the best way to do that? She's going to be talking to us about that. So come on down and go. First of all, go on to teamnetwork.com. You've been getting my emails. Register. It's $10. You get a full breakfast. Where can you get a full breakfast? Network with your fellow teammates, develop relationships, and learn how to do better one-on-ones. That's right. Right here at Team Network is the best way to do that. So definitely sign up for that. I do want to talk also about another really important event coming up, and that's in 2 Mondays from now, the 28th of April. We're doing a mega huddle, at least that's what I'm calling it. It's not officially a mega huddle, but our friend John Rutenberg from BizConnect has a great organization. He's inviting, I've been seeing the emails going out because I'm on his list. He's really promoting this. He's going to get as many of his members out from BizConnect to a restaurant in Bethesda. It's on Cordell Avenue, 4935 Cordell. It's called The Loft. They got a really nice room upstairs. Used to be Trigara, if you're familiar with that. But at 4:30, we're going to do a networking event. His group and our group. And I want to thank member Carr, Team Network member Carr, for sponsoring that. And he has, John invited a host as well. It's called Global Bank Academy. They're both going to have a table there, and they're providing some great appetizers and some food for us. It's a cash bar, but great networking and an opportunity to network with not only your teammates, but a bunch of new people from BizConnect. And lastly, I do want to mention that you're definitely going to want to be there, because the big rollout of the next big thing in Team Network, which is our Team Network app, I'm hoping that's going to be ready. I'm working on all the details now. I'm going to be looking at the final product over the next week to 10 days and testing it out. And if it's ready, it's going to be time to roll that out. So we're not really promoting that publicly, but those of you who are watching Coffee with Curt are on the inside track on that. So you're definitely going to want to be there and be part of history in Team Network, because it's definitely going to be a game changer. So that's all I had to share with you today. Thank you for joining me, and we will see you next week, Monday morning, Coffee with Curt. See you then.